Hi everybody, it's Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards, and I am coming on to share a few projects that I created using some new products from Heartfelt Creations. So I thought I would come on and show you the products that I used. These are from a collection called Snow Kissed with Heartfelt Creations. And Heartfelt Creation, their stamps are cling mounted rubber stamps. They're beautiful stamps. And I have been wanting a set of trees, pine trees, for a long time. And I did not have a set in my stamp collection, unbelievably. And when I saw these, I knew that I needed to add them to my collection. So this is the stamp set, and this is what the trees look like. And then there's this little scene, and then some snowflakes. And I actually ordered, for the first time ever, an entire collection. This is called the Snow Kissed collection, and I actually got the collection pack. And so I've barely scratched the surface of what's in the kit, but I'm just going to share with you the products from the kit that I used to create what I'm going to show you. This is a die set that has a die for 2 different snowmen and then the 3 trees. And I love these pine trees. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of the pine trees when I die cut and glittered them. These are the little snowman stamps. One is ice skating and the other one has some ornaments around him, like he's decorating a tree. And let me see if I can slip these out so you can better understand the size of the stamps. So there's the 2 stamps. I've inked this one up and I haven't cleaned it yet because it's easier to see with the ink on it. So I thought I'd leave the ink on just until I showed you. So let me show you what I created. I created a card, and what's really neat about the way she designed this skating snowman, I grew up skating on a lake. I grew up in a place called Glen Ellen, Illinois. It's a small town in Illinois. And we used to ice skate on Lake Ellen, which was a few blocks from the house where I grew up. And so anything I see that's ice skating, it always reminds me of my childhood. And I fell in love with this snowman and this whole collection. And I knew that I wanted to create some cards using the skating snowman. So I wanted to show you, when you stamp out the snowman, I'm going to show you what it looks like stamped out and colored. So when you stamp it out, it actually has these cute little trees and kind of a scene behind it, as well as some ice coming off of the skate where the skates passed over the ice. And so you can leave it like this, or if you use the die cut that comes with the kit, it actually cuts the snowman out from the scene. Okay, so it actually takes the scene away and just gives you the die cut of the snowman. So that's very clever designing by the designer of Heartfelt Creations, and I can't think of her name right now, even though I've seen her on video many times. But anyway, she's an incredible designer, and I love her company. So I just wanted to show you the difference between the snowman if you want to leave it stamped whole, or you can die cut it and just end up with just the snowman. So it gives you 2 totally different looks from the same image, which is really fun. So this one I'm going to make into a card, and I'm going to leave, I'm going to probably use like an oval or a square die cut so that I can include the scene that she has here, but I haven't made that one yet. So I just wanted to come on and share this one. This one says, wishing you, what does it say? Wishing you a cozy winter birthday. And that sentiment comes from a stamp set from Paper Tray Ink that's called On Ice, that I've had in my collection for a long time. And it's got a skate in it and different socks for the above the skate, and then a bunch of sentiments. So I thought that went really well with this card, wishing you a cozy winter birthday. Because the Heartfelt Creations paper has sentiments in it, but the stamps that I ordered did not have any sentiments. So this card also features these beautiful pine trees, and I love the way these pine trees actually cut out different little holes within the pine where the snow can kind of like look like it's showing through, sort of. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but anyway, these are just really pretty pine trees. And just all I did was stamp them in Aquamist ink, edge them with some brown, and then I took stickles and I glittered up the whole tree. So it's really, really sparkly. And the same with the snowman. I colored him, and you can still see, I don't know if it'll show on camera, but I did use some BG01 Copic marker to edge the snowman, and even though I put stickles over the top, the light blue still shows through and gives some dimension to the snowman. So I love how this card turned out. The embossing folder I used on the snow part here is Tailored Expressions embossing folder of snowflakes. So, and then I did make a couple other things. I made this tag here, and again, I used the cute trees that come with that set. Stamped again in Aquamist and edged in brown, and then I used the diamond stickles on the trees. And this has the Joy to the World tag from Lily of the Valley. You know, my Lily of the Valley tags, got to use those. And then this pretty lace that I used to tie this tag is actually from some ribbons that I went during the 70% off day at Michael's. I picked up this ribbon, which is just some lace. And to get this look, I often just buy old lace curtains at the thrift store that are stained, and I cut pieces to use on my tags. But they actually had this for 70% off, all ready to go. And I thought it would be good for some Christmas tags. And then I also got this red, kind of fluttery edged. So these were 70% off at Michael's, and I really like both of these. I went in looking for velvet ribbon, but just couldn't, they just didn't have any. So that's okay. I'll eventually find it. But anyway, those are two really good staples that I've added to my ribbon collection for tags this year. So so anyway, a few people have been asking the different papers and stuff that you're seeing. Here, I'll show you the other tag, and then I'll get into the papers. So this again uses the snowman from the Heartfelt Creation Snow Kissed collection, and then this snowflake on the background here is called Fancy Flakes, and it's from Paper Tray Ink. And this snowflake was left over from a card that I designed last week that's on my blog. And I thought it looked really cute on this tag. And so I added it here. And I just used a Sentiment Christmas Hugs from the Lily of the Valley. So those are the things I created, these three things, 2 tags and a card. And I've had a few questions the last few days about the papers and products that I'm using to create with, and I don't always do a good job at showing what I'm using to create the products that I'm showing, so or the creations that I'm showing. I don't always show the products. So I wanted to show you a few things that I am using right now. This is a set of the tags that I just showed you, the snowman tags, are using this set of tags. And this is a set of tags that is by one of my favorite creative designers in digital format. And her name is Betty. Beatrice Jennings is her name. She goes by Betty for short. And her shop is Iralamija shop on Etsy. And this is a set of Christmas tags. And I love being able to print a page of tags and cut them out and just be able to add a few simple things to the tag. You know, this is one of the tags, and all I did was add a couple Christmas trees and a little tag and some ribbon and bells. And I love having things like that for to design tags with. This is the red background tag. So this is what the tag looks like right here. And all I did was add a strip of white embossed snowflake paper at the top, or at the bottom rather, and then the snowflake die cut, my little snowman that I cut and colored, and then just some ribbon and a tie with a little tag. So it's nice to have good bases available when you're making Christmas tags, especially because I mass produce so many tags for Christmas to give to friends and family. So I wanted to show you what that looks like. This is what it looks like when you print it out. Okay, it comes as a set of 6 tags on one sheet of paper. And the name of it is Antique Christmas Tags. And it's, again, this is the shop. So you go to etsy.com/shop/Iralamija shop, and it's IRALAMIJASHOP, because it got cut off a little bit in my printer. So I will try and link this below if you're interested. And then the heart tags that I had shown the other day, someone had asked what papers I used to produce those. And I used gingham papers, and then I mixed in with the gingham papers these wood grain collage digital papers from Iralamija shop again. So let me see if I can, there. So there's the website. Okay, and this is a set of collage papers, and I was cutting the hearts out of these. So that's where I get that wood grain look from on the tags. And this one has kind of more of a floral background, a rose background. This one has some red gingham and some green florals and a polka dot. And then these ones are definitely more shabby chic floral wood grain. And then I also use this set, which is called Wood Florals No. 2. So these are all available at her Etsy shop. I actually, some of these I've had for years and years, and I just use them over and over and over again. And Beatrice comes out with new things every year, and I usually maybe purchase 1 or 2 things a year from her. It costs $4 usually to purchase a set of papers from her. Like these tags, I think were $4. But then you have it forever. So it's something that I can print year after year at Christmas time and use over and over again. So, and then this is new this year. I just purchased this. So this year, the 2 things I purchased were these tags, the antique Christmas tags. And then the other thing I purchased this year was this Christmas wood collage. And I actually asked her if she would make this, I believe. I told her I thought it would be fun to have a wood collage that already had some Christmas themed papers in it. So I'll be making something with these too. So this is what these look like. Okay, so I just love that she's done all the hard work for me, and all I have to do is die cut, and I end up with some really pretty Christmas tags. So those are just some ideas on the products that I use, and these projects that I already finished from the Snow-Kissed collection, again from Heartfelt Creations. So I just wanted to show you those, okay? And then the other thing I was going to say is I actually went to Target this morning, and Target has started putting out their Christmas ribbons and Christmas decor and stuff. So I just picked up a few different ribbons. I love this red plaid, and then these sparkle ones. They had gold and silver and red and green. I got the red and green. And then they also had these two, which are really good staples to have in your ribbon stash for tags. So, so anyway, I picked up some ribbons today since I keep going through so much of it. And then the other day, last week, I actually was up at Tuesday morning, and I think I've seen other people show these. I think Laura might even have showed these on hers. But I got these scissors for $1.99, and I have a couple pair of scissors that are definitely on their last legs and probably just need to be sharpened. I need to look into that to see if I can sharpen them without ruining the blades. Because trimming paper, as you know, dulls them very rapidly. But I got two sets of those for $1.99. I thought it was such a good deal. And then I found this We Are Memory Keepers paper pad, and I just fell in love with this floral that's in here. And then a lot of the patterns are really fun. This is kind of a fun greenish gold. This would be neat to make some... there's an aqua blue, kind of. This one has words about dreams. And that's a really pretty pink ombre. So just some really neat patterns. I love that floral. I think it'd be fun to might be fun to add some color to that. But just some neat papers that would be really cute for birthdays. And so anyway, I love this one. And then there's a black and white stripe, which is always fun as a background. Some more aqua, ombre, some triangles, and then this floral here, which is really pretty. So anyway, that was $2.99, and there's the number for you. So, and they had lots of dies and stuff there, but I didn't buy any dies. I'm really trying to really watch what I purchase die-wise. I have a good collection of dies, and you know, I'm trying to just really watch my purchases and just really get things that I know that I'll really use forever, kind of those, like a gingerbread die or a candy cane die, something that has, for me, since that's primarily what I use, you know, my main dies are either for card making or for tag making. So I haven't found anything at Tuesday Morning yet that either I don't already possess, like Snowman dies or whatever, or something that just was new that I really needed. So I didn't really see anything, but I did enjoy finding this paper and the scissors. So anyway, that is it for me today. I thank you for taking a look at my cute little snowman cards. And again, if you're interested in these products, the stamps and dies are from Heartfelt Creations, and it's specifically it's the Snow Kissed collection. So thanks for watching my video, and I hope if you like this video that you'll subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and I will hopefully be back to share more inspiration very soon. Take good care and have a good week. Bye now.